You are now tuned in to the archives with Adam and Fab. Without further ado, here are your hosts. Welcome back to another episode of the archives with Adam and Fab. Let's just say I have another voice actor, an actor, all in all. I mean, he's been in some movies. Man, you guys may know him as Lars from Rocket Power, but this man has been in so many other movies. It's crazy, man. It's hard to keep up. Lombardo, how you doing?
Ooh, look at you little dorcos.
Yeah. Oh man.
Flashback.
So yeah, man, crazy times. But what are you up to these days?
That's it, man. Yeah. So for those of you guys that listen to this stuff or watch it, whatever, my name's Lombardo Boyar. I'm a Mexican actor. Mexican. I'm from El Paso, Texas. I've been acting for, it's crazy to say, like I think 28 years now, man. It's crazy. And I always tell this to people, like if you're listening, people don't realize it's one of my favorite statistics or whatever. Like how many, what percentage of actors do you think make a living at it? I mean, that's like every star, on TV, like every huge, action star, every actor, like what percentage would you guess of actors make a living at it?
Man, I don't think it's a high number because a lot of the people that we've had on, like they're not, they don't keep it up anymore. Some are actually still at it. I would say maybe, wild guess, like 65%.
What? Dude, you are so off. You know how much the percentage of actors that make a living at it? 1%.
No way.
1%, bro. That's it. Like that's how many. Yeah, it always blows people's minds. Yeah, that's how many actors are out of work or have another job. You know what I mean? Or do something else. Yeah, like only 1% make a living at it, and that's all they do.
Wow, that's just insane.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So there you go. There's a lesson for all you aspiring actors right there. Boom. Think about that shit.
Man, no, it's just that is like so hard to wrap my head around.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, you win 65, babe. He gets 65%.
That's
living at it. Yeah, 1%. I know. She knows because she's been struggling with me for.
No, because it's like it kind of makes sense, but I didn't think that low just because
because you think so many actors are famous on TV shows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's even harder because
I do know
streaming.
Yeah, I love the streaming services also too. Another thing is like
harder.
People always say like, man, you should be working a lot. There's so many Hulu. There's Amazon Prime. They don't pay. They don't pay, dude.
Really?
Unless you're the star, they don't pay. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like everybody else, they lowball you. Really, they pay you like nothing. And they're saying, well, it's a scene with Nicolas Cage, so you should do it. Like that's how they try to get you, but it's like scale. You know what I mean? Like
Man, that's insane, man. I just don't even like hearing that number, man.
I told you, yeah. There you go. Let's like that, blowing your mind. Yeah. Boom.
Wow. Well, that's insane.
But on the upside, I am getting residual checks from Rocket Power now again. Like, people are streaming it again, or it's back online, or they're showing it again. So so thank you, everybody.
Okay. Yeah. I think my girlfriend mentioned something about that recently because we had a guest on that played Squid. She's like, man, he must be collecting checks still. But
yeah, I mean they're not huge, but still, anything
man
helps, man. Yeah, dude, it's dope.
Exactly.
It's cool. It's just cool that people are watching it again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it's an all-time favorite.
Yeah, because this is like that Latinos, right? Like if you think about it, they were like my character, and of course, my little brother. We were like the first characters on a show that were Latinos, but we weren't necessarily like thugs or bad. You know what I mean? We're on the beach. You know what I'm saying? We made it. Living by the pier is expensive. That's bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, I bet, man.
I don't live by the pier.
Man, we live in Renton, Washington, man. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's 25 minutes from Seattle.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
I tell you, man, cost of living so high. And
is it over there too?
Yeah,
dude, everywhere.
It's brutal, man. It's brutal.
Oh, dude, yeah. Outside of Washington, Seattle.
Yeah.
My nosy ass wife asking questions.
Oh, man, she can join in if she wants to.
I know. She's dope, man. My flaca.
Yeah, there you go. So, man, I wanted to kick off the show. I most recently seen a video that you not a video. It was somebody's like vlog, I guess. It was just 88. That girl, she had you over at like a housewarming thing, and you were eating the fish. You remember that?
Oh yeah. She's like, see, that's how I roll. Like I'm just cool like that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what's that? That was my friend. Oh yeah, that was I'm trying to remember James, and I can't remember the name. That's where we used to live in Tarzana, and
Okay.
she was like a cousin of theirs or something. Yeah, she was an influencer, and like
Okay.
yeah, she's like, would you mind doing this? And like, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So I seen that. I was like, man, I know you're Hispanic and all, but you don't eat fish like that. I mean, you seem
Oh,
like you were new to it.
oh no, dude! Look, listen. This is Filipino stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Oh.
It's yeah. So it's different. I mean, it's like that's why
Oh.
she's had me try. Like, oh, it's funky, dude. Like some of their stuff is like, whew. You know?
Oh man.
I
Okay.
don't want
See,
to see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it was a challenge. It's like, ooh, it's like when you're going down there and then you're like, nope, I'm
uh,
going back up. Ooh, too far.
yeah. See, I'm picky on I'm picky on my seafood, man, and my girlfriend's dad just loves to throw down on the grill, all the carne
Ooh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, man. But then he cooks up fish, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stay away from that. That's just
Yeah, if
that's
you
just not
smell
my
it, if
forte.
it's fishy, it's not good. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
So before acting, man, we all know you as a as an actor, right?
Yeah.
But like, was there anything that you had a talent for before all of that? Before you got
Yeah, it's
into
funny. A
the
lot of
voice
things people
acting?
don't know. Like, I'm a skateboarder. Like, I love skateboarding.
Okay.
So that was my first. I mean, I was in the army. I
Uh,
actually quit skateboarding to join the army. But yeah, skateboarding was my love, man. I loved it. But then did it till like I was 18. And I was a late bloomer too with chicks. I didn't
uh,
start liking girls till like I was in 11th grade. So I was like, hey, I'm just
okay.
gonna skate all day, sun up, sun
Yeah.
down, brr, brr. Eating at 7-Eleven every day, whatever.
Uh,
So just skateboarding was my life. And then I got into girls. I was like, fuck skateboarding. But I still did it. Um, but yeah, skateboarding was something that I'm still, even though I just turned 50 last December, and like I
okay.
still skateboard and I still love it. Of course, when I have a job, like I have to be careful because like if I get hurt, then I lose a job.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's tough because I have to stop for a while and then I pick it up again and I have to like get my ollies back, kick flips back, and because if you don't do it regularly, if you're not always on top of it, you're gonna lose it. It's like you
Yeah.
get rusty. But
Yeah. It was kind of. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, that's my love, man. So I love skateboarding, and also always wanted to be on Saturday Night Live, and stand-up comedy was something I always kind of wanted to do until I saw the people that did it, and I saw the lifestyle and like what it really
Mm-hmm.
takes and how cutthroat it is, and I mean it's if they I mean the people that are successful at it, hopefully love it. I mean, God bless
Mm-hmm.
them, but it's a tough life, man. So and I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I think I'll just stick to acting and voiceovers. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Well, I seen Ti, the rapper Ti, do his
Yeah.
comedy bit last summer, and I seen the videos where he got booed off stage in New
Ugh,
York. But I seen him here in Washington, and I mean it
yeah,
wasn't bad. It was like storytelling,
yeah.
more so. But yeah, man,
Would you
yeah,
go
no,
watch it again?
probably not, just because I've already seen it.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like that's the thing when they're famous, they get away with just having people come in and just see them because they're famous, right?
Exactly.
So you'll put up with more. So they even have more of an advantage. So if you're not funny and you have that
Yeah.
advantage, you suck.
And it was more like stories, like people already kind of knew, but then like
Yeah.
kind of do his little twist on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was cool. I mean, I paid I think $150 for a meet and greet and to see
Damn.
him. But I mean, I love Ti and his music,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you that much.
No,
But
I hear you. So you go as a fan, but you're like,
exactly,
yeah,
yeah,
you're not a comedian, bro. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good. No, you
yeah.
have to respect it, dude. Like I did
uh,
both the Happy Feet movies too, right? With
yes,
Rob, I worked
Rob.
with Robin Williams, like for both the movies. And our second one
Mhm.
was in Australia, so got to take my wife to Australia, dude. Yeah, because that's where George Miller is from, his production company. And
Okay,
everything. So they flew me down to Australia for 17 days for my voice. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So and hung out with Robin Williams, worked with him, and what's his name? God damn it, Johnny Sanchez, Carlos Rocky, who is a voiceover guy who's also in Rocket Power.
Mhm.
Carlos Rocky is a good friend of mine too. We've worked together in a few things now. Um, but anyway, so we're down there, and I'm like an idiot because I'm the only one that wasn't a stand-up comedian, right? Like, and I make the fucking mistake of saying, I've never done stand-up. I always want to try it. And Jeff Garcia is like, I know Jeff Garcia, the stand-up comedian. Like, he's really like, he only does shows here in LA, but he's in
Okay.
Los Angeles, but he's pretty down Mexican. Like, look him up, Jeff Garcia. Like, that's it, fool. You
Okay.
fucked up, fool. That's it. You're going up, dog. You're going up. You're doing stand-up, fool. You're going up, dog. That's it. You fucked up. Yeah.
Oh man.
What
Okay.
about him? Yes, it's dope. Yeah. So anyway, so I go up, dude. So I end up going up. Like, it was awesome, bro. Like, they made me do 5 minutes. Like, and it was tough. Like they said, dude, because I didn't respect it. I was like, I'm funny. Because it's one thing to be funny just hanging out, right? Like talking back right now with you. Da, 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 you're going off each other, da, da, da. But when it's just you up there with a mic and like people are just staring at you and the lights are in your face, it's like, ugh.
It's like, what's going on now? What's the next move?
They all told me, look. They're like, you're gonna freeze, bro. There's gonna be 30 seconds where you're just like, damn it. It's like, and you'll never forget that for the rest of your life. It is true. Like, I still remember it. I still remember this one blonde in the front row staring at me like, you ain't funny.
And you probably fought the longest 5 minutes of your life
dude.
too, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. I got a couple laughs, and I just thought I'll just write notes and stuff. But like, it's like anything. To be truly great at anything, the ones that are great, they put in the work. Like it takes a lot of work to make it look easy. Like, even though these guys are up there, it looks like they're just like saying it for the first time. Shut up. They worked on it. They rehearsed it. You know what I mean? And like they're at it. Even though it seems so natural, it's an act, and a lot of them rehearse it. Like they have it down packed. Like, yeah. So respect to stand-up comedians, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. See, I took my girlfriend to go see Fluffy here at our local state fair, and then I was like, man, I love this guy so much, and I love his show. So I took her to Portland to go see him.
Yeah.
Man, we did not realize it was the same show, man. We sat there and we were like, everybody's laughing, but we were kind of like, dang, man, we already seen the same show,
There you go.
So,
See, that's a perfect example. Yeah, it's an act. He's gonna do that at every city. You know what I mean? Until the next tour, he might change a little joke here and there and stuff like that. But he's got it down, man. It's an act. He goes and gets gets those Krispy Kremes.
Exactly.
And his Volkswagen bus. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Cheers. I own a bus too, so I got text.
Oh, do you?
I only have one. Okay, I only have a 1972 because that's the year I was born. So I want one just as old as me. So
hey,
that's it, man. The battery's dead right now. Yeah, I don't have a museum, Fluffy. Because we were both in Coco. He's a cool dude, so I got to meet him.
Yeah, I've chatted with him a couple of times on
cool
Instagram
dude.
and whatnot. Yeah, he is. We're trying to get him on our show, man. We've we've shot him some messages. He'll just look at them at this point, but it's like,
all right, Fluffy. Hey, it's Lombardo Boyar, fool. We were in Coco together, and I own a Volkswagen. All right, so send him this clip. So do the show. These dudes are cool, even though I didn't get that girlfriend.
Man,
you're probably like, nah, you ain't going on with this dude. I saw him. He seems crazy, and you probably like him and shit. Nope, you're not. You have her in the closet right now, huh?
Are you talking about my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh no, she left. She ran to the store real quick.
Yeah, sure she did.
Oh man. So how did you decide voice acting was a thing for you? I mean, you said, your one of your skills or talents was skateboarding. You spent some time in the military.
Yeah.
What did you actually do in the military? What was it? I mean,
I was the 82nd Airborne, so I actually jumped out of planes like an idiot. So.
Okay.
Got out with 26 jumps. Like the funny thing that people don't realize in training jumps and stuff like that, like when you're going into combat, just assume it's not like parachuting. It's not nice. You don't land all graceful like like you're coming into fight. So you're jumping in at night, and you can't see nothing.
That's crazy.
And you're like, boom. So there's like, you land. There's water landings. There's tree landings. There's whatever. And like one of my favorite things about like stupidest things actually is like one of the rules of war apparently is that you can't shoot a paratrooper while he's in the air. You have to wait till he lands. You have to wait till he lands. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man, come on.
Wait a minute, he's
Oh,
right
man.
there in the air. That's easy, man. It's like,
Let's just wait.
oh wait, let me wait till he lands. Let me wait till he gets his rifle out too. Let me wait till he gets the machine gun together.
Man, only if that was a rule. I don't know if you've ever played Call of Duty Warzone. You know, like you got your
Yeah.
people flying in with the parachutes and stuff. Only if that was a thing, man. I tell you, I've flown in so many times in the middle of a game and I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
Just raging,
exactly.
You know,
This is stupid. Like you're gonna wait till he lands.
It's not like Power Rangers, you know, Tommy Oliver just sliding right on in, man. It's just like full impact, huh?
Yeah, so I was artillery in the 82nd Airborne, Alpha Battery 3rd at 319th Airborne Field Artillery Regiment. But I was like kind of Private Benjamin, you know, because I was like, you know, I'm an artist and I was like always a jokester. So it was tough for me. Like I did my job. I was good at it. I was even Soldier of the Month one year, and I went to Battalion Soldier of the Month, and I didn't go past that because I didn't want to study that much because I didn't really like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it was easy, but I made a lot of jokes and like, you know, like, but I did my time. I wanted to get out, but I was artillery, but I walked with the infantry. So I was a 13 Foxtrot, which means I was a forward observer, which means I walked with the infantry, but I had a radio. And if I saw a tank in the distance, I had to call for fire. Like, you know, Alpha 1, this is Alpha 2, call for fire, distance, you know, 800 meters, you know, left, boom, boom, boom. Like then the artillery would shoot on them. But because I had a radio, my life expectancy in war was 12 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, because like number one rule of war is knock out communication, right? So like if they got snipers like that, you see an antenna, you see a radio, like he's done. Cool.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here today
Yeah,
doing this interview.
bro, luckily I went in
right.
I went in right after Desert Storm, and I got out right before Haiti heated up, so I never had to go to combat because yeah, I would have been dead.
That's just like hard to hear, man. Like, oh man. Well,
Yeah.
good thing again. You are good. You got your family. You know, you're married. Your wife is, you know, very blessed to have you.
Oh, they're amazing.
Man,
My kids, my 3 kids are amazing, dude. Yeah, life's good, man, and I love what I do. And even though there's a writer's strike right now, and like another lesson I always try to tell people is like, you know, live within your means, man. Like, you know, because I have 3 kids, 10, 9, and 6, and a wife. Yeah, dude, I had to sell my house in Tarzana, you know, during the pandemic, which, you know, was a good thing as opposed to losing it. Sold it, made some good money. And now I'm living in Winchester, California. Yeah, you ever heard
Where's
of
that
Winchester?
at?
Yeah,
Nah.
exactly. You ever heard of fucking Winchester? Yeah, nobody has. Okay.
Where's that at? Like, where's it by? Is it near Chino Hills or something?
Google it.
I'm gonna have to once this episode's done, man.
No, actually, if you look it up, it's by Hemet, Temecula, Murrieta. Temecula is pretty big. It's a new up and coming. It's almost could be competing with what is it, the Sonoma Valley or whatever the wine country is in Northern California. So Temecula is kind of it's getting there. So Temecula is pretty cool. But yeah, we're there. But literally, dude, yeah, it's I'm out here, man. I live on a cowboy's name street. Okay, like a famous cowboy. Yeah, I live on the street.
Gotcha. I've heard of Temecula from what was that movie? The Goods, Live Fast, Sell Hard. Have you ever seen?
Oh yeah,
that movie?
there you go. Yeah, nice.
Temecula.
So
and then,
I'm there, dude. So I'm out there in the sticks. So the good thing is the pandemic, because of that, all my auditions are self tapes or I record at home. Those are stuff. So if I get a gig, then I drive in, stay with friends or get a hotel, because of the self tapes. Like now, if I had to be driving in for auditions all the time, dude, yeah, that would kill me. So luckily, it's like, audition from home and like, kind of like this, like you, right? Like, hey, let me do a podcast from my room. Shut up, Grandma.
I mean, if you can see behind me, it's nothing but a blank white wall, and it's just like our spare room, man. So
yeah,
I mean, eventually we'll level up and have lights and a whole setup. But I mean, I mean, that's true. We don't actually, yeah, you got me thinking now.
Keep it real. Just change the backdrops, make it funny, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like every time I come on, you should have had like the most embarrassing shit I've been on, or you should have found the ugliest pictures of me online and put them behind you. Like,
we might have to do another episode, man, if you're ever up to it. But
yeah, that'd be good. You know what I mean? Like just pastor your background with like the artists, like make them embarrassed, like find like the ugliest pictures of one of me like this.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'm the premiere.
Now somebody's like mugshot or something. Nah.
Yeah. Go for it. Get crazy.
Yeah.
My wife liked that one. She said a mugshot. I like it.
Right here, like, or right here.
That's Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen on next week.
Oh man, see, you got me getting some ideas, man.
Yeah, dude, that's it. Get creative, like dude, just have fun. Be you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let your wife out of the closet, fool.
Girl. She should probably be pulling up home here very shortly. But, no, I think she went to go grab some dinner. But yeah, so did you say you seen some of our episodes or you seen an episode?
Yeah, because I got to check it out. So I skimmed through some of them real quick.
Okay.
Did
you see anything that caught your eye?
Just to see, was it? Yeah, your girlfriend. Too bad she's not here.
Next episode, I'll have her there for sure.
Kidding,
sometimes
bro,
she gets kind of.
No, you. I like that. No, I like just the way you're really natural tone. You're very kind of just really just cool. Very nice demeanor about you. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right,
yeah, for sure.
We'll have fun. I was like, I can tell I could play with this dude. Have fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, man. I work a very serious job. I work in a hospital, man. So
thank you,
by the time, for sure. And my girlfriend's a nurse too, man. So anytime, I just do registration.
Hey, you hear this, babe? You hear this about his girlfriend? Keep saying all the right things, but I'm never going to see her. Now she's a nurse. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's a nurse. She's the one that works the hardest. But
my wife. Say hi, baby. This is my wife.
Hey, how's it going? Are you a nurse too?
No.
Sometimes.
No, I was a stay-at-home mom, and then I did 2 years of bartending at a retirement community golf course.
Yeah.
And now I'm taking a leave because I miss my family.
It's the summer. That's right.
It is
right, back to work.
But that's amazing. Your wife is doing that, because that is the hardest.
He works at a hospital too.
That is the hardest job ever. Give you props.
Thank you, guys.
That's amazing.
Anytime.
I would love to do that, but I think my heart, I would get too attached.
And that's how it is. With me,
back to work, Eddie. Get out of here.
I get a lot of older people, so it's for me, it's
my
I just have a huge heart. Take care. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. She's in the get to work. Get over there.
I have my rag. But how do you separate your
the emotions,
your feelings, emotions, and
leave it at work? It's tough.
Yeah, so for me, how I do it is they're all, there's people that'll come in angry, they'll be upset or things like that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No
one's going to the hospital for a good situation.
Exactly. So how I separate it is that I know that there are a lot of them are in pain or people are dying.
Right. Yeah.
So if I can make a difference by being, somebody that welcomes them, in such a stressful place that they don't want to be at. I hear that all the time is I don't want to be here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Outside of this podcast,
and you're me neither.
Outside of work and the podcasting, I'm a patient myself, or I'm a customer. So, I try to, incorporate that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it gets tough sometimes, you get your tempers.
People test you, of course, dude. Yeah, always
big
do.
time.
Yeah,
I get people that are. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm living in Winchester, so over here, there's people forget California is dude, it's not all surfers and skaters and liberals and artists. No, dude, there's rednecks over here.
Over here, man. It's bad over here. We got
over here too, bro. So, dude, look at that hat I'm wearing.
What's that? Troublemaker?
Yeah. It's almost not because around here, it sucks. It's nobody gives a fuck, which is cool, right? Nobody cares what you do. It's probably the same thing over there, right? Nobody gives a fuck. But your guard has to be up. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Nobody gives a fuck, but you have to walk around with your guard up. Yeah. And it's God damn it, why? All the time. It's Jesus Christ.
It's bad over here with the homelessness. And fentanyl is becoming a big issue. We get a lot of fentanyl overdoses these days out here.
Everywhere, bro.
Damn. It's bad. It's bad. But yeah, no, that's just how my day goes. I was actually looking forward to this interview today or this episode because I don't really like to consider them interviews, man. We just like to have a vibe, and build friendships if we do and things like that,
Yeah. I hear you, man. I'm not even wearing pants. I'm chilling.
Me neither, man. Man, I'm missing my boss just
Our
chilling.
lives are so hard.
In the room I'm in, man, it's like 80 degrees right now. So
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah,
shit. I'm
it's pretty
sorry.
hot. But oh no, it's all good, man.
It's nice and cool over here. Cheers.
What you sipping on?
With my almond champagne.
Almond champagne? I've never heard of that.
It's delicious. It's made over here at Wilson Creek in Temecula.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sponsored by them, but
let's get you a sponsor. Oh man.
Give us your address. We'll send you a case. That's all.
You know, I will shoot you my address.
Yeah, message me the address. Yeah.
Oh man. So how did you get into voice acting, man? We heard all the skateboarding.
Oh yeah. So it's funny.
Military.
Yeah. You said that earlier, and we skipped over it because you started talking about
having fun, man.
Started talking about yourself. Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's like, who's this interview about? Me or you? No, so actually, Rocket Power was my very first voiceover audition, bro. Like, yeah, I had my friend Stefan, who I'd met through some mutual friends, and Stefan, like, hey, let's go. I love you, Stefan. You know, it's Pride Month and stuff like that. But he was a gay dude. Like, you know, he probably liked me, had a crush on me, but he's dope. Met him at a party. It was really cool. I was like, yeah, cool. But he told me he was a casting director for Nickelodeon. Cool. And then so he called me one day. He's like, hey, we got this cartoon. You know, I think you're right for this part. Come in for this audition. I'm like, all right, bro, cool. Now, at the time, I had only done like theatrical auditions, right? Where you walk into a room and like there's a reader, right? Casting director reads with you, right? I say my, dialogue. They say their dialogue back. You know, we have back and forth. You know, it's a scene. But in voiceover, it's not like that. And I didn't know that. So like, so I go into the audition. And I'm like, yeah, here, this is Lars, it's the older brother. He's a bully. You know, he's kind of messes with the kids all the time. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, so you get in the booth, man. And like, if you've never done voiceover, like you get in the booth and like, and this is my first time too. So like, I've never done voiceover. So they give me the pages. The cool thing is I don't have to memorize it. So I know that, you know, you could read it. It's a cool thing about voiceover. So I get in their booth and like, and they're on the other side of the glass and it's so quiet. It's loud. You know, you're in there with the mic, you put on the headphones or cans, as they call them, little inside. So you put on the cans, you sit there and like, dude, it's quiet. And Charlie Adler, the director, did Cow and Chicken and like one of the best voiceover guys ever. He like gets on there and goes, hey, any questions, you little fuck? I go, I'm like, no. He's like, all right, let's go. And then like, so I say my first line and then I wait and then they're waiting and then I'm waiting and it's getting quieter and louder. It's awkward. And all of a sudden Charlie hits up and he goes, what the fuck's going on? I go, oh no. I said my line. I was waiting for someone to give me the other line. No, we don't fucking do that. This is voiceover. Okay. You just read all your lines clean. All right. And you react like you're an actor. Okay. All right, let's do it. They're like, fuck, it's my first time. And I'm like, so of course, even though I've been acting for a while, I'm like red, like, dude, I'm so embarrassed. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go through the lines, I read them, and give us direction. Yeah, let's do it again, but let us understand you this time. All right, let's go. And like his direction, he was hardcore. Like, yeah, let's do it again. Maybe this time less Coke. All right, let's go. Like just and that was his way of saying not so fast. It was I was like, this motherfucker, man, damn.
Yeah.
He was just harsh like that, but he got straight to the point, like boom. So then I did the audition, like literally, and I left, bro. I was embarrassed. Like I apologized to my friend Stefan, like, man, I'm sorry. It's my first time. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, you were great. I'm like, oh, all right, man. And I left. I was like cussing myself out the whole way in the car, like, boom, like whatever. And the thing with voiceover, another lesson is like, you can audition for something in voiceover and not hear nothing for like, dude, forever. 2 weeks to like 4 months, 6 months. And all of a sudden you get a call and they're like, hey, yeah, your first choice for that. I'm like, what? When did you'll forget sometimes. Like, what was it?
That was kind of like Quentin Aaron from The Blind Side. He was just our last guest on the show. Yeah. And he was telling us about Blind Side. He's like, yeah, I auditioned for like 2 years prior. And he forgot all about him. Like, oh.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Yeah. Because a lot of times too, I think, part of the reason what they do is a lot of times they'll animate the character and then they'll listen to it, right? Once they animate it with the different voices. ¿entiendes?
Okay.
To see what fits. So I think they'll have everybody audition. So they have the voices set in the bank, right? They have them there. And then once they get further down in animating the character, then they'll play the voices to the character, right? Which to me makes sense of why it would take, a
Yeah.
little longer. It's like, okay, we got the voices, we got the guys we like. Now let's animate the guy a little bit fuller and see which one fits him better. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So my buddy, my best friend.
I'm making excuses for those fuckers. So they're probably just like, fuck it, make them wait. Make them wait. They're probably sweating it out right now. Like, call them. Call like 3 of them right now and tell them they're up for it. All 3. And then tell them we won't tell them till a week from now.
Oh, man.
It's just evil. They just dangle that carrot, man. Like, ooh.
Yeah. And plus it was your first role. You were probably really waiting for the anticipation.
Oh,
and it's
so
like,
that was really my start of my voiceover career because of Rocket Power. I didn't have a voiceover agent. So like I got with Arlene Thornton Associates, love you, Arlene, which I've been with forever now. Because look, I don't have a voiceover agent. So like I only had a theatrical agent. So like I got this voiceover gig. So I'm like, and I literally asked my friend Stefan, like, do you know an agent? He goes, Arlene Thornton's really good. So I called her, I said, look, it's really easy to get an agent when you call and say, hey, listen, I got a series regular thing on a show and I want to pay you some money for it. Is that cool? I was like, oh, no, I don't want that.
No, that's not good. I don't want no money.
Because she has to do the deal and she's going to get 10% of every episode. So it's like, hi, I have a job already. Do you want me?
Oh, man.
What? A client that comes with money already? No, I don't want that fucker.
But she jump on it quick.
Nah, but I've been with her forever, ever since, and she's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we hear about a lot of
crazy, bro. Yeah, that's how it just happened. Like, my first audition, thought I sucked, got it, and then like after that, it just took off. But also, voiceover is very, very competitive. And like, look, I've worked in it. I've got lucky with some big jobs, but I'm nothing compared to the real dudes out there. I mean, the guys that are amazing at it are, dude, like ridiculous. Like, let you know a little secret here, a little insider tip right here. There was an actor, huge Latino actor, who apparently voiced this huge part in this animated movie. He was the bad guy. And I know for a fact that he was dubbed over by another voiceover guy because he sucked so bad. And he still took credit for it. And didn't realize like that someone had dubbed over him. He's like, he were telling him he was great. He was like, thank you. He was like, dude, how like
it's not you, man. Like,
well, I mean, how I know, but like, how egotistical do you have to be to like sit there and watch the movie and like literally tell yourself, like, yeah, I did that, or like, you did it.
Oh man. So my best friend Sam, he and I we watched Rocket Power religiously, right? Yeah. He wanted me to ask you to say something like in your Lars voice, like Rocket Dorks or something.
Yeah.
Can you say something?
Ooh, look at the little Rocket Dorks.
There you go. There we go.
What's your boy's name?
Sam or
Sam?
Sam or
Sam. Sam, who's a little dorko? Have Lombardo say something in the Lars voice. I'm at home with mom.
That's awesome. I'm gonna send that to him right after. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, man, Rocket Power obviously was like your first role. It was huge, but like your voice, I mean, it just goes with all the characters you played. I mean, you were in Coco, as Gustavo and the mariachi guy.
That's funny. That's the thing. Most people recognize me that whether they're watching TV or a cartoon or anything like that. People always, this is one of the comments I get a lot from friends and family. They'll be like, yeah, I was in the bathroom and I heard your voice on that stupid TV. So I came out. Like, they recognize my voice first, you know what I mean?
Like, no, and it was like, I don't watch cartoon movies no more, like the animated stuff, man. Like, and that's like my foul because I know I'm probably missing out on a lot of great movies. But my girlfriend was like, listen, you need to sit down and watch Coco with me. Her parents kept telling me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. But I did. I sat down and, man, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
It's one of the best things I've ever been a part of, man. Yeah, like I got that poster right there behind me. See that? Right, right, that one. See right
Right
there?
there. Oh,
That's the
what?
poster. It's got everybody's signature. Yeah, from the movie. I got my
That's
little
crazy.
friend over there, Coco stuff.
That's
Boom,
crazy.
sign. Yeah, dude. So that's signed by everybody. Like everybody in the movie, that poster like signed, and they gave me some dope gifts, dude. Like, yeah, it's and they just treated me, amazing, and like, and it's just again as a Mexican, and that's the cool thing I liked about the movie. They were really
Mhm.
adamant that you had to be at least half Mexican if you're gonna be in it, and
Uh,
like they had to say at least half.
yeah.
Now, now they can't say that. Now they have to say like could play Mexican, male,
Mhm.
female, them, they are, whatever.
Yeah.
No,
So
seriously, go ahead.
how'd you get that role? I mean, you played
Uh,
two people, man. Like that's
yeah,
crazy.
dude, I'm actually like, if you look it up, I'm a trivia question. Like, if you look it up, it was funny. Like, came up like, yeah, I'm a trivia question. Like, what actor in Coco played two characters? Because I'm the only one. Unless you count
Okay.
what's his name, who was with the comedian, who was a really great actor too, and he was in it. He played the two uncles, but he was one guy playing the two uncles. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That kind of almost counts as two. You know what I mean? But
Uh,
yeah, no. So my agent calls me one time, Arlene, and she goes, "Hey, Pixar called, and they want to fly you up there to Oakland. I don't know why, but you're going." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I am." So yeah, dude. So they flew me up there to
uh,
Pixar from LA, Burbank, like first class. Like, boom, fly you up there, and like gave me a tour, gave me a great meal, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing there. They gave me a tour of Toy Story, and like originally. What's his name? The lead character's name, Woody, he was supposed to be kind of a bad guy, and they showed me the sketches like in the beginning, like he was supposed to be
mhm.
kind of more evil, like it wasn't even supposed to be Tom Hanks in the beginning, like they had somebody else.
Wow.
And, yeah, it like totally changed like at the end. Like, it's crazy. So give me the tour, and then they finally say, okay, cool. Lombardo here, Lee, the director of this movie, wants you to look at these roles, and they gave me all these roles, and I actually read for the twins too, the uncles, and gave me a
Wow.
bunch, and the Plaza Mariachi and Gustavo, and of course Gustavo was the one. Like everybody that knows me, Gustavo was the one that like that's the most natural for me because yes, I've always been a smart ass and kind of like
Yeah.
so that one like if I don't get Gustavo, I'm gonna quit. Like, so like they gave me a bunch, and like yeah, I clicked with the Plaza Mariachi and Gustavo and like the twins, I did pretty good, like whatever. And I think I even read for the Fluffy role, like the ticket guy, which is funny, right? Because Fluffy's a huge comedian, dude, and I had
Yeah.
bigger roles than him in that. I mean, sorry, Fluffy, you're a millionaire, but hey, give me that, all right? I had a bigger role than you in that fucking movie. Right? I had
Mhm.
two, so I'll take that. Yeah, I had bigger roles than Cheech, bro. Fuck, that's
Oh
crazy.
yes, he was in there, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know. I love you, Cheech, and I got to hang out with him, which is amazing. And we both
Mhm.
like white chicks, so it was perfect.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So,
Oh man.
so Lee brings me in the room and he has me read for these characters and like, yeah, and of course Gustavo was like, was like, yeah, it's the hot ticket, but you got to be on the list or you can't get in. Chorizo. Ask him how he died. He choked us on chorizo. Like, so that's like, if I don't get that, like I'm done. But that so come back, they fly me back and get a call like, yeah, dude, like I booked the job, and then like flew me back to do a couple sessions over there, and then I finished it back here in LA at some studios. Like, yeah, dude, just great experience. I was like just blown away. Yeah,
That's
like I said, I got
awesome.
to hang with Cheech, I got to hang with Benjamin Brad, like a lot of my idols. Met Fluffy. Like yeah, just everybody. It was
That's
dope.
crazy, man. Yeah, no, and it was such a crazy cast.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, it's insane.
yeah.
It was such a good movie. I mean, around the time I watched it, my girlfriend's grandparents passed away.
Oh, that'll do it right there. Woo!
It got her, man. It
Don't
got her
cry right
like
now.
at
You're
the
gonna
end.
cry right
Oh me? No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't really have much emotion. She would tell you that. She'd be like, yeah, he don't cry. He don't cry.
now.
Um, but yeah, no, she yeah, no, it hit her because like at the end, where he's singing with his grandma, and I think
Oh,
if I
dude.
remember, she passed away or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it hit
That's the
her.
part
It
that
hit her
got
for
me. I
sure.
was, I was, I was strong, and like I had already read the script stuff,
Uh,
but I was strong and strong until they put the grandma's picture on the ofrenda at the end. Like,
yeah.
oh,
No, like don't do that to
I was
me.
like, shit. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh man, yeah, no, it was definitely a good role. But yeah, I mean, you played in Happy Feet. You also were in the Bernie Mac show, man.
That's right. Chewy. It's
Chewy, yep.
funny. Chewy, bro. Chewy. And they actually spelled it Chuy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Chewy. Yes,
Um,
but that was cool, man. Like Bernie Mac that's one of the shows too that like did it for 4 years.
mhm.
And believe it or not, I replaced Carlos Mencia. A little
Did you
insight.
really?
Yeah, he did the
Man,
first two, he did the first two episodes, and then he has because with good reason. And I always say I respect Carlos Mencia. I mean, I think if I was him, I probably would have done the same thing if I was at career wise where he was at,
mhm,
because in the beginning, Fox was not again like Fox.
mhm,
Still, I love you, Fox. They've been really good to me, but they still don't claim to be like a huge network. Even though they have the Super Bowl and NFL and
mhm,
all that, they still don't claim to be as big as ABC, NBC, and CBS, which is funny.
mhm,
But so they didn't pay as well. So Carlos Mencia, who was already pretty big, stand-up comedian himself, and probably was friends with Bernie, and Bernie probably
mhm.
told him, "Hey, come on the show." So after two episodes, I guess somebody told him, "Were they paying you?" Like whatever. So he asked for more money, and they said bye, and then they brought me in.
There you go. Yeah, he'll just do it for less money. Like, no.
Oh, but that's the thing. Yeah, of course. For me, it's a great role. Like I'm saying, but for him, you know what I mean. You get it. If he's already got a career as a stand-up comedian, he's kind of
Mhm,
big too. Like to be getting paid, like he's like, what? Come on, man. Like so I think he did the right thing, and he probably doesn't regret
mhm.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I
So
used to watch him religiously back in the day on Comedy Central, man. He was like
yeah,
the Mexican Dave Chappelle.
yeah, he did have his show. That's right. He had a
Yeah.
shot. But then he got in trouble because he was stealing from everybody. I mean, that's what I heard. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, Carlos. That's what I heard. Everybody knows that it's out there, okay? And I'm not quoting nobody, but
Mhm. Yeah.
you've heard the stories, whatever. But he was cool. I ran into him at Whole Foods in the Valley one time, and he was cool. He's taller than you would think. He's a pretty tall
Really?
dude.
How
Yeah,
tall
because
do you think?
he films like stocky, right? So he looks like
Yeah.
short. But no, I'd say he's probably at least 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not too tall to me because I'm 6'5.5", but
Whatever, asshole.
oh man, yeah. No,
I'm the
because like
same, but reverse the numbers. I'm sick. I'm 5'6.5".
I see. Everybody's short to me, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy. How was it working with Bernie, man? I just unfortunately.
Dude, he was a sweetheart, bro. He was the coolest dude, man. Yeah, just like a really dude, and he came up, hard too. Like he put in his
Mhm.
time and worked his way up, like
Yeah.
doing clubs where he did them. Like, he says in stand up and stuff, we're like, dude, you get beat up for asking for money, like, because he was like in those dark clubs, like where the humor's crazy.
Yeah.
You're dealing with crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But he made it, dude. But he was just such a sweet dude, and like one of my favorite stories. I'd say is guys like Flavor Flav did our show one time. And yeah, he was at the time he was nuts. And Flavor Flav had just gone through some crazy. He was just coming back. And he did our show, and he didn't know about acting too much like that. And back then, like wardrobe would take Polaroids for consistency, right, of your outfits. Like, hey,
Yeah.
this is what you wore. Boom, they date it. So in case you have to reshoot something, they can go through like, oh, that's what he wore in the scene. Okay. But Flavor Flav didn't know it. He's like, nah, give me them pictures, man. Like he wanted the pictures. Like, why are you taking pictures? Like he's like, no, man, we need them for continuity, man. Like in case we have to reshoot. Nah, bullshit, man. Give me my shit. Give me that picture. He got all pissed off. That's and then we think he's done. He rapped. So now we're around the poker table and Bernie's there, and he's talking smack about him, talking shit. Like, this motherfucker. Like crazy. He's talking smack, like just rip it on him. And they're like, we're doing the rehearsals, like, all right, cool, all right. First thing, like, so now they're gonna light it, right? We rehearse it, but he's talking smack, man, about Flavor Flav. And we walk out of the scene and we go by the monitors where you could watch what we're doing, and Flavor Flav's standing right there. So you heard everything, and Bernie Mac goes, fuck! Just took off and walks away, dude, like really fast, and just leaves us there. Like, oh, damn, we just walked away. It was so awkward, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, that's insane. That's hilarious.
But Bernie was close to. He always had they would have catering for his food and everything like that, but he always had his own soul food in his room. Like he would always invite us. Nah, man, don't eat that. Come to my room, man. I got some food in here. Like, yeah,
That's
just
all.
like, dude, just cool dude, man. Died too soon, man.
He did. He did. Yeah, man. I remember hearing about that. I was just like,
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. It's just life's too short, and
it's
definitely makes
crazy.
you really appreciate.
Well, definitely, I gotta say R.I.P. to my friend Mike Bataya, who's a stand-up comedian who just passed away June 1st. Yeah, 53 years
Sorry to hear
old.
about that.
Love you, Mikey.
53.
53, bro. Yeah, I'm 50, and like same thing, stand-up comedian. Like, was in a bunch of stuff. Great, funniest guy I ever met, hung out with. But we're from Detroit, and gave it a shot, and like ended up moving back to Detroit, and you
Hmm.
know, it hurts, when you're like you try to make it, and you're older, and
Hmm.
yeah, anybody's over there, you got mental issues, and you need mental health stuff. Go, yeah, seek, look for help, man. Get it, yeah. So
Yeah. And I will
just
put that number down in the description below.
there you go, brother, for sure, man. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it. But yeah, it's tough. So yeah, like even Bernie, like all those years, like you think of whatever went down, like just
Mhm.
making it in this business, like honestly, or the way you do it through a tough way and stuff. Like people think it's easy, man, but it's
It's
not.
not. It's not. I could tell you, even doing this podcasting stuff,
Yeah.
man, we hear a lot of no's,
Oh
and
yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, but it's the people like you that say yes and are willing to share stories and things like that. And we never like people on our show will hear it all. Any of our listeners, they will hear me tell it all the time. We will never bring somebody on we have no interest in talking to. You know what I mean?
Awesome, bro. Yeah. Thank
Um,
you, man.
for sure. I mean, your time is precious. I mean, you can be spending time with your wife right now and the kids. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them. They're good.
Oh man.
My wife's right here too.
So we love to hear about like roles that that our guests have auditioned for. Has there been anything that you auditioned for that you were hoping you would have gotten?
Yeah. You know what? It's funny. It's the only one that, of course, when it first came out, I was like, "Fuck that movie, it sucks like that." But I was second up for Half Baked for the Scarface for like yeah for
Oh
the
man.
yeah. So, but it's cool, like because Dave Chappelle's like East Coast, right?
Yeah.
So my homeboy, God, I can't remember his name, but the guy that ended up getting it, he's a great kid too, great actor, funny as fuck, and
Uh,
he's great in the role. Remember? That's the role. No, Scarface, the Latino in Half Baked. You seen Half Baked?
oh man, I haven't seen it in
Yeah.
forever. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
in a
So anyway, so
long time.
the Latino guy, God damn it, I'm gonna be pissed. Sorry, bro, I forgot your name. Fuck you. And you go, he's not gonna listen to this. I'm just kidding.
Who knows? Who knows?
But
Um,
so anyway, so that's the only one that I could think of that like came out that I was kind of like, damn, that's really funny, and I wish I wish I would have got it. But for a West Coast like Mexican guy to be up
mhm.
for it, that's between me and him, and so Guillermo Diaz. There you go, I got it. Hey, so shut up, Guillermo. I got it.
Yes,
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of
Scarface.
stuff. Yeah. So yeah, dude. So yeah, I was up. It was between me and him, and he got it. But that's the only one. But everything else that I've never gotten, thank God, and my wife will attest to this. It either really sucks, or it doesn't get picked up, or it gets canceled right away, and then we're like, "Fuck yeah!"
You want to touch up on any of those?
Yeah. No. I digress. Yeah.
So, man, you were also in Big Ass Spiders, man, which was
Oh wait, listen. God damn it! Yeah, thank you.
oh
Because I have to come back. You said it. Look, because remember, like we got off track because you're drinking fucking almond champagne. Cut it out, Alpo. Anyway, so, so don't remember you asked me how did I get Coco. So dude, you brought up Big Ass
yes.
Spider. So finally, he tells me when I go into record, when I get the part of Coco, I go in there and like, of course, I'm never gonna ask. Like, I'm not gonna ask like how you found me. I'm just like, fuck, thanks for finding me. Shit, I'm not gonna be like, hey man, I mean, hopefully you don't think I'm somebody else, but if you do, fuck it. But he goes, Lee, the director, said, hey Lombardo, do you know how I found you, right? I go, no, I don't actually. I was actually kind of curious about that. He goes, well, me and my son, when we have free time, we like to go online and watch trailers for movies that are coming out. And I saw the trailer for Big Ass Spider. And I said, I want that guy. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Isn't that
From that movie, you got
crazy?
Coco.
Yeah, dude, from Big Ass Spider, and dude, and I've gotten like 3 other movies from Big Ass Spider. Like, and the thing is, at the time, my agents didn't want me to do Big Ass Spider because remember, Sharknado had come out at the
Yeah,
time. And it was a thing where like if we did those movies, it's like you're a C actor. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You're D. But I had known Greg Grumberg for years, and he's a really cool dude. And like he called me out of the blue and was like, and at the time it was called Mega Spider, which even sounded fucking worse. Like, the Japanese fucking movie. I didn't know. Props to the Japanese being like Mega Spider. Like that's what it's called. Because they do like any creature movies, like they sell like crazy over there, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
anything with a creature, boom, it's huge. So anyway, so he calls me like I'm pulling up, and like my wife is pregnant, I think, or again, like, and the thing is like it always works out. She knows like I'll be at the bottom, dude, like almost like, damn, I'm gonna make it. And all of a sudden I get this call out of the blue, like, hey man, you wanna do this thing? Like, are you kidding me? Thank God. Like, yeah, it's just like
That's
it
just
just
how
makes
it goes, man.
it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing, right? It's
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, man. Like that's what you think. It's like, it's not gonna work out. So Greg calls me like, hey man, dude, and he's all excited. Says, dude, hey, dude, you want to do this spider with me, man? A big spider movie, dude. It's like it's me and you. We're kicking a big spider's ass. I go, dude, calm down. What are you talking about, bro?
You're like, lay off the drugs, man.
Yeah, like, dude, yeah. And he does, man. He's just a businessman and just like
Yeah.
pump. Right? But he only wanted to do the movie if he could do it with me. But he wanted me to audition, right? Or like, and he's already got the part, right? So I told him, dude, I go, look, bro, it's already risky. It took my agents. They don't want me to do this movie. I said, I'll do it if they offer it, bro. He's like, bro, I don't know if they'll do that. I go, dude, listen, man, you're the lead, bro. I said, dude, you're Greg Grunger, bro. I said, either you get me an offer or I'm not doing it. And I hang up on him. I said, yeah. And then he calls me back and he goes, all right. I go, what? He goes, all right, Mike Mendez wants to know if you have a mustache.
Can you grow one?
No, dude, I had a fucking mustache. I had it. Like, it was like the mustache you see in the movie. I had it because we were shooting like, it's low budget, dude. We shot that like in like 6 weeks, like, long days in the summer, like crazy. Like first day I showed up to work. So yeah, I mean, that's what people don't realize. Like, dude, those low budget movies like that, the horror movies, dude, like, yeah, it's not glamorous at all, bro. Like, man,
They put a lot into it, man. They're trying to make them.
me and big ass 6'4" Greg Grumberg were sharing a honey wagon. Okay, he had a little room next to mine, and I had a little room next to his, and we had the dividers that slide just like in a fucking RV. Yeah, so we just opened that shit up. Like, fuck it, let's just open it. We tried to make it a room.
So when it comes to those like low budget films, I mean, obviously, like you said, you work long hours, but like they
Gotta love
really,
it. Gotta love it. And a lot of stuff in that movie, me and Greg made up in that stupid goddamn trailer. It's like,
I was gonna ask.
a lot of the scenes sucked. Like a lot of the writing. I mean, props to the writer. You were awesome, but you're welcome because you took credit for our shit, asshole.
Now I was gonna ask, like, did you guys have to get it in one take, being that it was low budget?
Dude, no, listen, dude, yes, like, dude, and Mike Mendez is the type, but he's like a Clint Eastwood motherfucker. Like, yeah, if it was in focus and it was good, let's move on, like, because we're on a budget, like, so yeah, so that's why me and Greg, like, in between, we would be in that trailer just running stuff. We're like, nah, what if we did this? What if we did that? That's why we opened the divider too, because like, look, ultimately, if we're doing that's what he loves about me, and that's what I love about him. Is like, if we're gonna decide to do something, I don't care if everyone expects it to be crap. We're gonna make it good.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, I'm gonna put my name and to this, and then that's why I think it's become kind of a cult classic and stuff like that. Because people see that, and like, I wanted my character to be kind of like an old 70s, early 80s throwback kind of Mexican character, like you would see, like. And I thought it was perfect, like naive, but like I love my job, fuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was perfect. Like, hey, I'm proud to fuck the security guard, fool. What? Like just like so. And with him, so we like if we would have made that movie, with all respect to the writer or writers, if we would have done what was shot, what was written, that would not be what it is. So,
yeah. I mean, it is a cult classic for sure. I mean,
yeah, me and Greg totally changed that movie. Like, we made it ours. We improvised the hell out of it. Like, like that scene where I'm like the whole scene where it was like, damn, I just remember the scientist was a great actor too. Like the guy's like, we're moving to stage 5. And I'm like, what happens in stage 5? Yeah, it's giving
Yeah.
like it all that just came from improvised because the actor was seriously like that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just felt like that. Like, dude, fucking spit it out. So like and the
Just say,
character like, what happens in stage 5? You get it? I don't get it. Do you understand?
oh
Like
man.
that. So you made a spider and a robot and an alien
All in
do it
one.
in the butt. Yeah, I just
Man.
had a blast. It's just like tomatoes. That's the first word I understood. The whole speech, tomatoes.
Man, did you guys ever think the movie was gonna be as good as it was? I mean, especially competing with like Sharknado.
Oh, honestly, like the thing is, honestly, I don't compare it to Sharknado
Yeah.
because it's not that. Like Sharknado took itself seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were pretty much a comedy. Like we knew what we were doing. Where
Hmm.
Sharknado tried to be serious. You know what I mean? Like this is really happening. You know what I mean? Like where I think I was commentating
Uh,
for the audience. And it's funny, I love Michael Pena, and me and Michael Pena have been we came up, we've been acting the same amount of time. And me and
man.
Michael Pena were on NYPD Blue together, literally where he was thug number 1 and I was thug number 3. And yeah, dude, what's the other guy's name? Who's also a great actor too. I don't know. God damn it. Conte, he comes to me too. He played Big Crazy in a movie. He's been around for years too, but the three of us are like still working. And then,
Hmm.
but yeah, Michael Pena is fucking poof,
Yeah.
taking off. But yeah, dude, dope, 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 dope. So yeah, that's how long I've been at it. Fucking yeah. Known those guys, but Michael Pena is fucking dope. I ran into him at some party and he's like, cool. They had us. They're like they wanted him to take pictures. It was like a movie I was in that never came out, but they had like a premiere thing where like,
Uh,
hey, we're gonna come out, but it never came out. And Michael Pena was there, and we're having drinks like that. And he's like, they call him to do Zoom. He goes, hey man, watch my drink. He's like, I don't want to get roofied. I go, what? I don't want to get roofied. And I took my drink and I go, I roofied myself. And he and he just laughs so hard. He goes,
you still got a good relationship with him?
dude, if I see him, he's a sweetheart. Like, because the thing is,
Yeah.
dude, when you've been around that long, and like he'll know this, dude. I beat him
Hmm.
out for like this huge movie, like years ago. And like again, it's when video was just coming out, so the movie would have been great, but they shot it on video when it was just switching over from film, so the
Hmm.
quality wasn't as good. But everybody wanted to be in it. Like the late Molly Finn, who's like one of the legendary casting directors. Her
Hmm.
sister Sarah Holly Finn is casting now, and she's also straight to the top just because her mom was amazing and
Hmm.
she's amazing as well. But she was casting it. I'm in the room with the director and everything like that. It's like my third callback. And her office, you could hear, like she has sliding doors, but if you were in the waiting room, you could hear what's happening in her casting room, which sucks, like for actors, because you don't want to hear the other dude auditioning. Like,
Yeah.
so like, cause sometimes you're like, God damn, that's horrible. Or sometimes like, God damn, that's great. And like, so God damn, like, ew. Or you just want it to get in your head, right? So you walk away, but
Yeah.
you could hear it. So like, so my last callback, I'm sitting there with this other actor, and like we do the last scene, we do the last audition, and the director gets up, the late Paul Quinn. I love you, God. That's the thing, dude. People just die. Love you, Paul. So he gave me this role. So he's like, hey, you guys got the role. Me and friends, congratulations. We celebrate. And then Molly Finn, the cashier, goes, shh, keep it down like that, like that. Dude, we come out of the room. Michael Pena's waiting there to audition,
Uh,
and he just heard that I got the part, bro.
dang.
And he still got to go in there and audition, dude.
Dang. I don't know how I would fathom that, man. I just
But
don't
I
know how I
always,
would
but I
take that.
always, but I always tell this story because I think he's doing a little bit better than me. So I don't think he'd mind. I tell this story. It's like, yeah, hey Lombardo, how's Winchester? Fuck you, asshole.
no, man.
But it's just a great life lesson. Like the thing is, and Michael Pena, dude, is a great actor. Dude, and kept going. And I also bring it up because also in Ant Man, a lot of people said that my character in Big Ass Spider and him and Ant Man were similar. Like he was kind of commenting on the same thing like I did in Big Ass Spider, which is funny.
Ah,
Like, and also too, if you watch, look, and there's a thing too, and if you watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the one they brought back, they totally
ah,
stole our elevator scene where we're rocking in the elevator. Remember they did
yeah,
that, dude? Like,
yes.
yeah, dude. Like, tell you,
Oh,
Big Ass
oh,
Spider has influenced a lot of shit that people don't like. They won't admit it, but it's like, dude.
yeah. So man, yeah, no, you got me thinking now. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch Ant Man again sometime. And
Yeah,
yeah,
what
man,
you'll see, like a lot of times he's like commenting like I did in Big Ass Spider.
yeah,
That's fine.
that's you. You just took it, man.
No, I'll respect, and if he did it for me, I love it. Like,
Yeah,
hey, it's cool.
pay
And he's a
homage,
cool
bro.
dude. As he's down
Yeah,
to earth, he's too cool dude. And that's it.
yeah.
If he was a dick, I'd talk way more shit. But I think, I think he's doing all right.
Yeah, no, man, you've had an amazing career. You played in some amazing roles in shows, movies, everything, man. So it just being able to have the opportunity to get to chat with you tonight as we've
Likewise,
gotten
dude.
to.
And also too, like, cause you're a cool dude, down to earth. That's why when I saw your tone, everything, I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna talk to this dude and rap.
yeah.
And of course, I got a plug, dude. I did a movie with Eddie Murphy, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, dude. Just shot
What
it. Like,
movie?
it's called
Can
Candy
you
Cane.
talk about it? Can you
Yeah,
talk about it?
yeah,
Okay,
it's called Candy Cane Lane.
okay.
It'll
What's
be
that
on.
about?
It's gonna be out on Amazon Prime
Okay,
Christmas,
okay.
dude.
We
Yeah,
love Christmas movies here, man.
dude, it's gonna be dope, dude. It's about yeah, Candy Cane Lane is basically the people compete for the best decorated house during Christmas. So
Okay, that
I
could
can
be
say
good.
that I play one of his neighbors, and yeah, of course, it's a comedy Christmas movie. So
Okay, well, we're gonna
and I
stick
play
to
his
it.
neighbor Scott. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool, man. It's the first time I played a Scott. It's pretty cool.
Scott. Man, it's such a white name, man. Do you look like a Scott in the movie? Like, what's
I
going
don't know,
on?
dude. We'll see. I don't know, but my goal was to make Eddie Murphy laugh, bro. Like, and I did it.
How did it go? It went
I,
good.
I got him, bro. I got him,
Okay.
and it's in the movie. Like, that's why I can't give you the line because it's like dope, but
Yeah.
like the whole time we were working with him, like no one was making him laugh. Like
Mhm.
he's the funniest guy. No one's making him laugh. And again, like the director Reggie Hudlin was cool, who I knew from Bernie Mac and Murder in the First, which I did with Tay Diggs,
Yeah.
who had directed me in those. I literally hit him up on Facebook. He told me he was doing the movie, and I go, "Hey, you need a Mexican?" I just replied, like, and I never do that. And he literally replied, he goes, "Actually, I do." I'm like, what? And like 3 months later, dude, I get an offer for a movie. I'm like, what? To be with Eddie Murphy? Like, opening
That's
title
awesome.
credits, like, dude, yeah, Universal, like, sick. So I had to get him, dude. So like, I had to do like he just set up this line like during the scene, like, cause like they would Mike and say, "Go for it, just improvise." He said, and like, finally he threw this line out there, and I ripped it, dude, and everyone
That's
bust.
it.
But I made Eddie Murphy go. Yeah,
Oh man.
that's funny. That's funny.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that, and I know
I
my girlfriend's
got him.
gonna catch up on this episode, and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, we're watching that." I mean, we just love good Christmas movies, you know.
Oh,
So,
dude, we're the same, dude. I mean, a lot of people don't like Love Actually. I love it. It's a great movie.
mhm, yeah.
I'm emo. I love the Smiths. Depeche Mode. So
Oh man, no, I still love like the emo scene. I'm actually gonna go catch Blink 182 here in a couple weeks, and then
nice, sweet,
Paramore next month.
nice, dude. Blink One Eighty
Yeah,
Two. I love that. I'm into UFOs, so I love the dude from Blink 182. Is Mark? He's on to
yeah,
like the
Mark Office.
UFO. Hey, dude,
Yeah,
he's huge into the UFO stuff, dude. Like
mhm.
I'm all about it. I love that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting,
It's
dude.
weird.
I've seen one here. And that's
Have
the thing.
you?
You tell somebody you've seen a UFO, instantly I'm a fucking redneck dumbass. That's so bright lights.
Oh man, see, around the time the Super Bowl was going on, it was like a couple weeks before that. We actually seen like many lights in the sky,
Yeah,
and yeah, it was crazy.
yeah.
We were like,
It's,
what's going on? What's that right there?
I
So
know. Well, most people don't know, and like, of course, I don't. You want to get deep into it, but yeah, think about it because if they confirm it that there is extraterrestrial life forms out there, just what does that do for religion? What does it do for everything, right?
it's gonna
It's
change everything.
so that yeah, it's a little scary Why the checks start coming to the church?
Oh man.
You lied.
So man, that's just you
No,
got
I
me
mean,
thinking.
no, but that's the scary part. That's why they won't come out with it.
Yeah.
No, baby, I love them. I love everybody. I don't care. Just be a nice person. I don't judge anybody, but I don't care what you believe in and stuff. But that's basically what I'm saying is that's going to shock the world. It's going to rock the
For
world,
sure.
and people don't want that. Like, no,
Yeah.
no.
We ain't ready for that yet.
Until I see one drop on my lap.
Man, so is there anything else that you're working on right now that you could talk about?
Yes, I'm working on a buzz currently. It's going pretty good. I'm on vacation, so yeah. Summer vacation. My wife just taking her leave of absence, so we're chilling. Got my Bugs Bunny shirt on.
There you go. No pants on, like you said.
Shut up, dude.
Oh man.
Having a blast, brother.
Yeah, me too. It's been one of my funnest episodes. I tell you that much. Like everything else has been kind of like serious and just straight to the point. But
nah, I like to have fun, bro. Always. I mean, yeah, you could talk about serious stuff, but laugh about it. And that's the thing. Like, that's one of my favorite sayings. Hey, everybody, if you're going through hell, keep going, motherfucker.
Yeah,
don't stay there.
And that's kind of like with my friend Sam that I mentioned to you about. He's been having a little hard time, so you just using that voice, I know is it's definitely going to cheer him up. And
awesome, Sam. Hey, brother, stick in there. Okay, Sam. Ooh, you little darko. You better not give up. Ooh, I can't do
it. Oh man, we'll definitely be in touch for sure. Moving forward. I know you mentioned something about wine. I'll get with my girlfriend. We'll find something that represents Seattle and get it out to y'all too.
Perfect. Yeah, you gonna send me a bucket of rain or what?
That's coming up soon. So now we'll figure something out, and we've surprised a couple of our guests on the show.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, so shoot me your address and stuff like that for sure, and I'll send you some almond champagne.
There you go. Now, before I let you go, I want to have you. I want to ask, just like a piece of advice that you have for people that want to follow their dreams and their goals. Because like you said, you started out with skateboarding, going into the military, and now, I mean, you're into voice acting and acting. Like, what kind of advice do you have for somebody?
Right. One piece of advice I would say, like I'm looking at the camera, so I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, don't do anything unless you absolutely love it. It's not worth it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it'll show in how you act, I guess, in your field, right? Like, a lot of people, like in the military, even I'll say this, like it was few and far between people in the military that I met who absolutely loved it. Most of them just were there for the security and were too scared to get out, and sucked at their job and were mean, so it trickled down. The miserable people I met in the entertainment industry, same thing. Why are you doing it? Like, if you don't love it, get out. There's a lot of people that love it. So that would be my advice. There's nothing worth doing in life unless you absolutely love it, because everything's going to be tough. So might as well love it, man.
Exactly.
Go for it. That's it.
Exactly. So you mentioned to me pre-show, you have a podcast. I want you to plug the podcast as well as your social medias, what you use at our viewers.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, 2 out of work actors bitching. You can find it on my Facebook page, Lombardo Boyar. I mean, Boyar. I'm sure he'll guess it right. I get ER a lot. Boyar. Here we go. So yeah, on Twitter, I'm actually capital L Chico Boyar, because I played Chico on the Joe Schmo show, and that's the first time they made me get on Twitter. So I went with that. Love you, Joe Schmo. And then Instagram, Lombardo Boyar. Hit me up. Love you guys. Thank you, Adam. And wherever you are, let her out of the closet, bro. I mean,
let me see if she'll come in real quick and say, hey. Let me just shoot her a little message. She needs to come in and say, hey.
she's like, I'm downstairs chilling, man.
I hope not, man, because we don't really like our neighbors.
Dude, hey, do you hear that baby said, dude? No, still on. Come here. You can say hi. Said they don't really like their neighbors. I was like, oh, tell me about neighbors, bro. Dude, I'm a working actor, bro.
You guys are still.
Oh man, so she's eating right now.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Yeah,
All right.
but it was wonderful chatting with both of you
Yeah,
guys.
wonderful chatting
Oh,
with you,
you're
bro.
awesome.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you
Adam.
so much. Thank you.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for the therapy lesson.
Really appreciate it. It's amazing.
Definitely. The episode will be on tomorrow.
Dope.
Love to you, girl. Let me know.
For sure.
Right, hit me up. We'll do another one.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys get a cancellation or anything like that, bring me on.
Done.
Without
Yeah,
a
you
doubt.
Thank
All right,
you so
Papa.
much.
Peace.
All right, take care. See you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Archives with Adam and Fab. Be sure to follow us on social media and stream the show wherever you find your favorite podcast. And most importantly, thank you so much for your continued support. We're having a lot of fun making these episodes, and we hope you guys are enjoying them as well. Stay tuned. We have a lot more exciting content for you guys coming soon.